top of the day, Chevrolet met with all their team, owners and crew chiefs, yesterday and said, work together.
Burn them down!
Well laid out plan, and I bet you see them do that a lot more the rest of the year on these big super speedways.
Today's victory by Chase Elliott was fueled by Sunoco. Sunoco is fueling victories all season long.
Alan Gustafson, crew chief, got a big smile on his face. He knows how hard these races are to win. There's a selection. And I know this is Earnhardt country, but today it might just be Elliott country.
It's Elliott country now.
I'm telling you. He led a lot of laps on the race.
Well, we're a little over 100 miles west of Atlanta. So this is both Earnhardt and Elliott country. His dad was a fan favorite and a winner here, and now so is Chase Elliott. Here's Jamie Little.
Chase Elliott, you heard it on the radio. How important this win was for this team, for Chevrolet, for Chase Elliott. Chevrolet waited since last October, their last win, and they did it in thrilling fashion. I'll wait for Chase to pull that helmet off. Chase, the fans haven't sat down for a long time. What do you have to say to them?
Just thank you. What a day. Just a huge thanks to all of our partners, my team, Hendrick Motorsports, Chevrolet. Obviously, a lot of teamwork done today. So big thanks to Mountain Dew, Little Caesars, Napa, all our partners that make this happen. But you guys up there, you really don't make it happen. Thank you.
Chase, I talked to you and your crew chief this morning, and you talked about the Chevrolet meeting. And Alan Gustafson said something was different this time. We are going to make it work. How important was that today?
It was huge. We just had a plan and executed it really well. Obviously, could have gone both ways, but fortunately, everybody stayed together and stayed the course and had some help on that last lap with a caution. But just appreciate all the support, man. This is unbelievable. This is a special. This is close to home for me, so it feels a little bit like a home race. Thank you, guys.
Chase Elliott, the Georgia boy, wins at Talladega.
Yeah!
Bow ties in the top four, so a great execution of sticking to the plan.
Yeah, we'll do it, but depends on the car behind you, where he goes, and it would have been fun to try, but happy for Chase and Nationwide, Exalta, and everybody that lets us keep doing these things.
Chevy gets a win.
I'm glad to kind of turn the season around. It's been a rough start to the year, and these guys deserve way better than the finishes they've had. So to come home second, it's not a win, but it's headed in the right direction.
A great momentum builder indeed, Mike.
Thanks, Matt. William Byron drove that damaged car all the way to the start-finish line, and we saw him climb out and get to the ambulance under his own power. Always good news. Well, let's show you what happened on the final lap as Chase Elliott tears the place up on the way to victory lane.
So this is coming off of turn 2 onto the back straightaway. Oh yeah, you can just see, looks like the 38 goes up the racetrack, makes contact with the 24 Byron. And that sends Jeffrey Earnhardt and Kyle Larson. Look at the air get under the right rear of the 42.
Wow.
Heavy contact with that right front. Left front.
That's safer barrier with there. Thank goodness for that. But watch this thing. Once it starts flipping, it's like a feather. It just won't stop.
It looks like the 38 of Reagan just, I don't know if he gets loose or something. Obviously the car wasn't in the racetrack right there, sent him up the racetrack.
Wow.
Pretty lucky right there. William Byron didn't go upside down as you saw the car get up off the ground and then settle back down, but that was not the case for the 42 of Larson.
That's a ride, buddy.
Yeah!
Chase Elliott will celebrate at the world's fastest speedway after a wild ending to the Geico 500. There's area coverage of Victory Lane provided by Goodyear. Those who live up to their names make one for themselves. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. Chase won, so you get 10 free boneless wings when you buy any 10 on Monday at Hooters. Remember, with Hooters, when Chase wins, you win. And And we've checked with NASCAR. All the drivers involved in that final lap crash climbed out of their cars and are okay.
Hey, Chase, you got us there, buddy, man. That was an awesome job right there. Congratulations. How does that feel to get out of the car? I know you've won some races before, but to win in front of a crowd that was cheering like this, that had to feel amazing. And could you have held off Bowman if it had gone all the way?
Yeah. No, it was that was one of the coolest things ever. I mean, this crowd was absolutely insane. Just glad we could get Mountain Dew, Little Caesars, and Chevrolet. A lot of Chevrolet teamwork done today. Hendrick Power was incredible, and Napa, Kelly Blue Book, Valvoline, and Hooters, all the people that make this deal go around. But it was just really a crazy day, well executed day on the Chevrolet team's behalf, and proud of that effort. And yeah, that last lap was going to get wild. I don't know exactly what Alex had up his sleeve. I know he was coming with something, but yeah, we'll take it. And just unbelievable feeling, and the crowd was intense. So we're proud to get it done for them.
Yeah, congratulations, Chase. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Congrats.
I appreciate it. Good job. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
And you know what that means in Dawsonville, Georgia? It means the siren is blaring at the Dawsonville pool room like it used to do for his dad.
I think I was going to Franklin. I think I'm going to Dawsonville, shoot a little pool tonight.
Should be a heck of a party. So let's go back to the last Priest finishing third.
You know what I like? Manufacturer gets manufactured. I thought that was very interesting.
Action all day long, Mike. I love the racing that I saw here. Glad those drivers are safe there at the end also.
Interesting and exciting. There's the Dawsonville pool room. Yep, this is Talladega. Chase Elliott is Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet team
Chevy gets a
victory
win.
lane at the world's fastest speedway.
Elliott gets a win.
And here's the group he joins of race winners in 2019. Well, our fun meter is pegged. We're all out of breath. So we're going to turn it over to Shannon and Bobby and Jamie to bring us home from Talladega.
Thank you so much, Mike. Wow, what a finish out there at Talladega. Ring the siren, Dawsonville pool room. The siren. I have been corrected many times. You know, we're going to get to Chase Elliott and this victory and what it really means for everybody across the board. But I want to start with how well the manufacturers worked together today. What did you think about it?
It was amazing. I don't know if I've ever really seen it this way before. You go back to the fall Talladega race, we saw Stewart-Haas Racing and his organization work really good with one another. But obviously the meeting that the Chevrolet folks had yesterday with their teams, and it was almost Chevrolet versus Ford with Toyota mixed in. I think Toyota had to get in bed with Ford just a little bit because Toyota's such a small group.
Yeah, you know, and obviously Chevrolet did a great job. They put it at the same time. There's a lot of things that they did together, and you know, we've seen that happen, like you said, Larry, to your point, last year. But you know, the Fords had the same plan. It just didn't work out for them. So you never know how these races are going to turn out.
Well, I feel like the whole race, Jamie, we were asking the question why that second lane wasn't coming in, and certainly towards the end, why didn't we see that develop?
Well, because when the guys in the outside lane would start to build some momentum, somebody 5 rows back would be like, we've got good momentum. I'm going to go to the outside and make it 3 wide. And they would lose any speed that they had. So the bottom lane stayed the most organized all day long today. That's why it was the best lane.
All day long. Chase Elliott, what a day it was for him. For you guys, was this bigger for driver, for team, or for manufacturer, this victory?
Team, Hendrick Motorsports.
Chevy, a driver.
Okay,
All of the above.
Because they all had not won since Kansas in the fall.
That is true. And you know what? They have another shot next week at Dover. Sunday, our coverage is going to be on FS1 starting at 12:30. Dover, the Monster Mile. Race Hub weekdays coming up later on Fox. We have The Simpsons and...